A push for a new specialty license plate here in Indiana, a plate that specifically honors women veterans. In this state, you have your choice of so many different kinds of license plates. And just look at this. There are several military-related plates, even ones for wild turkeys and the Lewis and Clark expedition, just to name a few. And consider this, more than 2 million women have served in the military across the United States. But even so, the word veteran is often aligned with a man who served. Our Alyssa Donovan explains how a group of women is working to change that notion through state license plates and the good that it can do beyond just giving recognition to women veterans.
More than 30,000 women have served in the military here in Indiana. But aside from exhibits like this here at the War Memorial, a lot of that service goes unnoticed.
Unfortunately, all too often when you see a woman at the grocery store with her Army or Air Force sweatshirt on, the general public assumes that they're wearing their spouse's shirt.
But for decades, women have been breaking barriers as U.S. service members. Throughout history, women have been on the front lines of wars, playing critical roles, just like Dr. Dottie Simpson Taylor.
I went into the Air Force in 1963 during Vietnam.
Dr. Dottie was aligned with the service for more than 20 years, and now she and other women are advocating for a way to better show a female Hoosier has served in the military.
And the reason for that is because sometimes our service is invisible. We're mistaken as the child of the veteran or the spouse of the veteran.
I want them to have something that says, like my cap says, I'm a proud woman veteran. So I want to see that on the license plate.
We shouldn't be afterthoughts. We should be front and center also. So I just think that a women's veteran's license plate would bring that forward.
Right now, Indiana does offer veteran plates, but Air Force veteran Lisa Wilken says showing the distinction of women veterans would make a huge difference.
You know, I have an Air Force plate on my vehicle, and when I park at Lowe's in that specialty spot, a lot of times when I get out, I'll get a comment made to me about, that's for when your husband's driving the truck. And then I have to explain, that's my truck. I served. My husband never served.
Which is why she is helping draft a bill for a women veterans license plate in Indiana. 18 other states have plates specifically for women who have served.
I think that much of the time, people conceptualize veterans as men. And women veterans feel that profoundly in many of the conversations that are had and many of the kinds of activities that are prepared.
The hope is that passing this legislation and highlighting that women are serving in the military will help bring more visibility to a group that is often overlooked.
And what this plate does is it gives women veterans the opportunity to celebrate our service and designate ourselves as a veteran. It also gives us the opportunity to educate the public. When people sit at the stoplights and they travel, they pay attention to those license plates. And when they see woman veteran, it just reinforces to them the idea that women proudly serve.
I'm Alyssa Donovan, WRTV.
Revenue from the plate would go into the Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs budget specifically for the Women Veteran Program. The program helps educate people about female service and provides services to women veterans here in the state.